So this is a movie review for Christians about a film called No Safe Spaces. And it's a documentary involving Dennis Prager and Adam Carolla. I didn't know that much about Adam Carolla before the movie began, so I was googling about him while I was watching. And he's a comedian and slash talk show host slash. He's done a lot of different things. Apparently, doesn't have any religious values. I don't know if he does. They introduced it as him and Dennis Prager. They're on stage together talking about First Amendment, free speech, a Bill of Rights, and things like that. Some of you probably know Dennis Prager out there. But they introduced Carolla as an atheist, paired with a Jewish person of Jewish faith, Dennis Prager. Not just a cultural Jew, but an actual practicing Jew, as they say. And so they're talking about a lot of the issues in terms of free speech these days around America, and especially on university campuses. How the left is really attacking free speech, especially conservative free speech. And you've probably heard a lot about it. It's on the radio talk shows all the time, and then you hear about these protests at Berkeley, about Ann Coulter, Ben Shapiro at different places, including Cal State LA. I actually was at Cal State LA when that happened. They include some clips from that. And how to put this into a Christian perspective, free speech. I think we all, as Christians, we all believe it's important to have free speech, of course. Spread the good news, tell the gospel, fulfill the Great Commission. Without free speech, that can be severely hampered, hindered, even shut down altogether. I mean, there's countries like that. North Korea, you can't talk about Jesus, you can't talk about Bible, Christianity. Other countries, China, they're having more oppression there in China. You can still have churches there, but they're trying to kind of make it a state-run Christianity and kind of water it down so to the point of being meaningless. So Christians can and should believe in free speech, but also not just to say anything, anywhere, anytime, but to say what we're going to say with a filter of kindness, compassion, care. Not just using free speech as freedom to offend others. Sometimes the Bible might seem offensive to those who are practicing things that are against Christian values. So in that case, you can't help it, but we're not just out there just insulting people for the sake of insulting and saying it's all right for free speech. So that's something to keep in mind as Christians. Maintain the integrity to say what we want to say, need to say, in terms of the biblical mandate to preach and teach, but also doing it in a manner that tries to be respectful of others without compromising the message and integrity of the Bible. So that's my 2 cents in terms of this movie. It's a good film to look at and think about, and be aware of some of the issues so that you're not just being suppressed and oppressed to the point of Christian values and Christian message being silenced, or other important messages that need to be talked about, all in the filter and lens of true freedom, what America is supposed to be all about. So keep that in mind. God be with you and bless you. Keep telling the good news, shining the light, fulfilling the Great Commission as best as you can. God bless you.